Hey everyone! Today I wanted to talk about romantic relationships, specifically long term romantic relationships. I've personally been with my partner since 2009. That was already over 16 years ago, and I honestly cannot believe it's already been that long. And well, in the furry fandom, where long term relationships sometimes means 8 months and a convention breakup arc, I get privately asked about this a lot, so let's actually talk about it. So, why does this feel so rare? Because let's be honest, long relationships do feel less common in furry spaces. Not because furries are bad at relationships, I don't believe that for a second, but I think it's because of the conditions the fandom creates. We usually meet young. A lot of us find the furry fandom in our teens and early 20s, when we're still figuring out who we are. We often meet online first, which is perfectly fine, but it changes the pacing of how a relationship builds. The furry community is transient. Conventions, fur meets, Discord servers, Telegram groups, VR chat worlds, they can shift constantly. It's easy for relationships to shift with them. Let me repeat that. It's easy for relationships to shift with them. None of that means something's wrong with furry relationships. It just means the conditions favor short bursts of intense connection over slow building, boring, everyday love. And I want to talk about that word boring because it's actually the secret ingredient. Here's what nobody puts in that spicy furry art. Long term love is not all about the spicy stuff or staring into each other's eyes forever. It's arguing about the dishes or laundry. One of you being grumpy for no reason, the other one just letting it be okay. Watching the same comfort show for the 11th time because it's your thing now. Loving someone through a boring weekday, not just exciting con or fur meet weekends. When my partner and I started our, when my partner and I started out, sure, yeah, we had that intense and giddy, can't stop texting energy too. And I still get giddy around my partner. That's real and it's wonderful. But it's not what kept us together for over 16 years. What kept us together was just loving each other even on the boring days. That's actually the skill right there. I'm not a relationship coach. I'm not going to give you a bunch of hacks, but here are three things that, looking back over 16 years, genuinely make a big difference. One, we let each other change. The person that I was, that my partner fell for in 2009, doesn't fully exist anymore, and neither does he. Different job, different priorities, even a different fursona. Our relationship survived because we didn't try to freeze each other in place. We grew alongside each other instead of expecting the others to stay the same. We fixed small things before they became big things. That's part two. Every long term couple I know who made it, furry or not, got good at having small, slightly awkward conversations early instead of letting resentment build until it exploded. Saying calmly, "Hey, that bothered me," is so much easier than the same thing said after 6 months of keeping it to yourself and building tension. 3. We kept choosing each other on purpose. Not out of obligation, not, well, we've been together so long, might as well. Actually choosing again and again. Long relationships aren't something that just happens to you passively. There's something you keep opting into. So, if you're watching this and feeling like, well, that's not me, my relationships never last, I want to gently push back on that because there's nothing wrong with you. You're not behind, you're not broken, you're not bad at love because your last relationship was short, or because you're single right now, or because your friend group's relationship drama makes it feel like nobody in this fandom makes it. Over 16 years didn't happen because we're special. It happened because we kept showing up, kept communicating, and kept choosing each other. Don't beat yourself up over things that were never fully in your control. That's really all I have for now. Maybe I'll make a part 2 to this. 16 years, still going, still figuring it out as we go, just like everyone else. If you're in a long relationship, I'd genuinely love to hear your story in the comments. And if you're not, that's okay too. There's no timeline you're supposed to be on. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.